What's up, everybody? It is Sunday, and yeah, we pretty much have like zero time, but felt obligated to turn the stream on. Anyways, sorry about that. Nose is kind of stuffy right now. Should have enough time to have a few games here. What's up, no signal? Forget if you ever posted a friend code or anything like that. See how that goes. Kind of asking for problems if I'm using this claw on bots of all things. But either way, I could use some practice on these claws. I swear I really have to figure out this mic setup because this is like kind of uncomfortable. Wait, what? How am I Should've gone with forward. I swear, bro, these bots will have like the most random shit ever just to mix you up. I am really surprised I didn't get the kill right there. Pretty much everything besides the wolf claws are... Actually, never mind. Verdi claws could have been annoying. So let's have paralysis 1. Really is crazy how much of an advantage you get using just +1 of the status you already have. Starts making the status last like way longer than it really should. Which is a pretty good thing considering the Aquarius Blade freezing only goes off with melee, because if it went off of ranged and you also stacked it with freezing 4, hell no, bro, that would last way too long. This thing had iframes for a minute too. Oh shit, I kind of forgot that was there. Oh my god, this bot really made me lose all my momentum for that too. It really fell between the cracks too. Loop Zoopler? I think that was an L. Thank you for the YouTube sub. If you have your friend code and Pretendo Network, definitely feel free to post your friend code so you can play some matches. Let's use my homing boost one. Okay. Oh, I swear, it's always this map whenever I use this particular laser staff too. That is definitely one tanky orb staff. Gotta give up my energy charge for that firework. Got lucky with the 2-frame. Wanted to aim higher, but I accidentally hit like the classic on the 3DS. Hell yeah. With DS agenda of going with OG Black. That was my first 3DS, and it's still working to this day. Surprisingly outlasted my, well, 2 new 3DS XLs. I do have to say that the OG 3DS has had a way better, like, feeling, like, button. And I got one right here, actually. Yeah, like the triggers aren't mushy. It's kind of like between, I guess, mushy and clicky. So whatever you would call that, but it feels pretty good. Kind of middle of the road here. D-pad is probably like the best it's ever gonna get for the 3DS lineup in general. Only problem is, if you want a bigger screen or if you want to use a 3D, the 3D is way better on the new 3DS models because it has like little face tracking. pretty easy. Really love how my bot was kind of just chilling with me too for some reason. God damn, this thing, both of mine had defense, but this one had crazy defense on. Oh, I just saw their comment on the short. Glad this channel found me. Hell yeah. That is... I gotta look at this, You Draw Club later, because there's no way this thing doesn't have really high defense. That's funny. You're right. There we go. OD5? I guess I wasn't like max range then. Just mess around with the Magnus while no one's here. Everything on the enemy team is super close range, so... Well, I guess besides the Poseidon. There's nothing too crazy. Damn. 20 hours a bit slower on that, I would have survived. What's up, Yozora? Shock cancel. I'm playing on an actual 3DS. It just has a capture card installed. Beamclaw got you next match. I can't change my weapon from right here. Dash continuous hard, dash hard shot 4. It's possible, but you're gonna need a negative, most likely. So something like Imperial attack boost, -4, status resistance, -4. That would definitely get you to what you want a lot faster. Is this a shock cancel? Counter, That felt like a shock cancel, Capricorn Club. Knew one of those were gonna get them eventually. I just couldn't even see them. They were like in the wall pretty much. How much value is that actually? I guess let me check. So just for those stats alone, it's gonna come out to 280 value. So this should be good to go without a negative if you had the material to like what is it? Yeah, you pretty much need like a pretty solid weapon for the mods and the stars to line up like that. Other than that, you're gonna have to probably have a negative on just to make that a bit easier. But I mean, if you only want those, then 280 value isn't bad. So you can just use like pretty much any negative and it should be passing over a bit easier. If there's one thing I'm really bad at explaining, it's anything that's like related to fusion. Just because you kind of need a lot of context for it. Damn, my armor ran out. I'm not even trying to go for that, but this stupid ass auto reticle really wants to. My camera control is kind of ass right now, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Fernie Coyote, for the Twitch follow. This is from showing a game I stream, so if you want to see more, you definitely come to the right place. Damn, how do I say that one? Pen? Yeah, it's like so hard to see that. The only thing I could read was 10 and then like 00043. Yeah, and that fusion guide is like, at least according to like the person that pretty much reverse engineered the fusion system, they said it was like slightly off, but it's still like 90% good. If like fusion, it takes a long time to get to the point where you can start making what you want consistently. So, like, if I was recommending, like, if I wanted someone to just play the multiplayer, I would just tell them, yeah, just mod your weapons in, call it a day. Because it takes a lot of time. Especially if you don't have multiple systems either, it takes a while. I'm talking like a couple 100 hours at least. Yeah, I could have done that a bit earlier too. Like that. You have to be pretty careful with those save files, because well, I don't know about careful, but you have to make sure that it actually has all the powers and not just the achievement that says that you have all of them. I swear, I never get the manual melee dash attack like I want to out of a dash around. Phoenix. Oh, okay, I thought they left at like the most awkward angle too, so I thought they were cooked. Yeah, that's definitely another thing. Power grinding takes a long ass time. Get another free combo as soon as they throw that out. Never mind, bots just completely destroyed my chance. So Shogunan. It's pretty crazy how much of an advantage you have on this game if you have at least one other system. Especially if you have one other system where you don't mind, like, factory resetting it. So then you could, like, easily the best way if you ever want to get weapons like this, you need Street Pass gemming to speed up the process. So you basically just make one Street Pass gem on one system, and then using that same cartridge, you make another gem on the second 3DS, and then you're basically just trading yourself. I'm go with my end all. Goddamn controller. It left your 3DS. How did you feel when you first started playing Icarus? Well, definitely gotta say that Sakurai made the air battle look a lot easier than it actually is, because you're just drawing circles with the circle pad and then aiming with like another, like it feels weird. I like how they almost jumped out of it too. Was this angel at? Oh. The exact opposite way. At least I gotta throw it in time. But, what is it? Like, land battles at first definitely felt super awkward. And, like, I guess even now it still doesn't feel entirely right. But at least for multiplayer, it just feels a lot better. Just because, like, I guess on single player, you just kind of like want to run through everything as fast as possible, and then you have, you know, stamina obviously holding you back too. Yeah, that's the big thing that I constantly keep seeing people like bring up is the land sections. Like, 'cause obviously, you know, in the air battle, the only thing you have to do is just do this, like just go in circles. And then the game takes care of everything else. But the land mechanics definitely feel really nice once you get used to them, because then it just kind of feels like a weird cross from like a third-person shooter and a fighting game, kind of. Just because your inputs really matter. Like if I want to do a backward dash, I have to do backward dash, and then, you know, forward dash, side, and then neutral is just a standing charge. My volcano arm definitely came in handy there. Okay, so they have a Leo. And pretty much, there's kind of like no other game that even remotely plays like this. Like, doesn't really have that same feeling. I definitely had someone argue with me that, like, Borderlands does, but, like, I've seen Borderlands. This shit is something different, bro. I'm pretty surprised that Insight staff kind of did nothing. It's like there's no better stage for staves than that one. That's not my weakening set. There's definitely one really weak Capricorn. What is it? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, for if there's one sentence to really sum up this game, it would definitely be Sakurai did not have to do all this for a 3DS game. Bro, what are these bots? OD8 optical, OD5 with Imperil. Is there such a thing as maining a weapon? I mean, you can use it. You know, the same weapon, obviously, but there are, like, there is a way to counterpick people. Like, I guess for a darkness, well, I guess just for, I guess, bows in general, I would probably just end up using a claw to, like, catch you up close. Or just pick a weapon with better cancellation, which is like a whole other, like, field of mechanics and stuff. Just got back from the retro store? Hell yeah. I guess the only issue now is I kind of have to go soon too. Alright. I'm definitely keeping an extra eye out for Zaku here. It's a good thing Warp has iframes, because otherwise we would have just teleported straight into that attack. Yeah, I swear the same thing too when I dodged this annoying ass Orbitar. That's a good question, actually. I knew someone was around me. What's it do? Don't use powers while playing KIU. Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point it would be fine. But that is a pretty massive handicap you're giving yourself for sure. This is gonna have to be the last one for me, unfortunately. Damn. That's not too bad. I also forget how long it takes for this shit to charge without quick charge on. I swear I've seen my bots die like 10 times this match. Oh my god. Wasn't even that far off either. I just keep hearing like things dying in the background. Yeah, I mean, it definitely didn't help that I had the cancel advantage on you too. Damn, that's material for later. Well, material for Controllo, I guess. Yeah, GG's. Gotta go to work, which sucks, but we'll definitely be seeing you all next week, and basically just seeing a lock in again. So it's gonna be it for now. Thank you all for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Peace out.